Chapter 7. Apart from the body, did you see anything unusual? Electra asked. Her and Amelia were sat in Electra's car at the opposite end of the car park to where she found the body. At the other end of the car park there was a flurry of activity from the forensic team. Tents had been erected, roadblocks were in place, and residents of the hotel were being escorted to their cars and out of the vicinity. That's not unusual enough, Amelia replied, pointing at the scene. Of course, but we're looking into anything else that might lead us to a murderer. Was the rest of the car park as you might expect to find it? Were there any other people there at that time? You know, that kind of thing. I don't think so. Let me dig into my memory banks, Amelia replied, closing her eyes, the eyelids flickering as she tried to recall the morning. Amelia had something akin to a photographic memory. She needed a little time to go back and replay the images in her head, but she could recall anything that happened in the previous few hours. It was like a small storage device in her head, but one that only had a certain amount of memory, wiping itself clean every few hours to make space for the next set of images. Nothing. Wait, maybe. Electra sat patiently while Amelia accessed her memories. She had seen people work like this before, so it wasn't a complete shock. But the people Electra had dealt with in the past were either other detectives or memory champions. She hadn't met someone who just worked at a regular job, who had this level of deep perception and recall. I think there was a bottle of beer laid on the curb between my car and where I found the man. Is he still a man now he's dead, or should I call him a body? She asked. Whatever works for you, Electra responded. What do you call it? A body, but we're clinical in what we do. Just work with whatever terms work for you. If I'm not sure, then I'll ask for more detail or clarity. So why would a beer bottle be significant? Electra inquired. Well, the cleaners come through here first thing in the morning. The car park is spotless before people turn up for the day. I don't know exactly what time, but I guess that they're here before 5:30, so there's never any rubbish here, especially beer bottles from the night before. Might the cleaners have missed something? Unlikely. I've never seen it before. We joke with the golfers that they can eat their breakfast off the tarmac in the car park. Late? Nope, the beer bottle was the only thing left behind. Let me make a call to forensics. I need to make sure that they check that bottle out. There could be some vital clues there. Electra made the call to Ian Mallon, the head of the forensics department. It wasn't a call anyone wanted to make. Mallon had a reputation for taking up a huge chunk of your time. He could talk for England, and none of it was particularly interesting. When she finished with Mallon, Electra completed all of the paperwork with Amelia Catrone. Their next point of call was to go inside the clubhouse and speak to someone about Mark's involvement with the club. Little did Electra and Augustine know that they were about to meet someone who displayed nothing but contempt for the police.